are live. What's up to the crew? Welcome to the stream, and it's gonna be a hot one. Bitcoin is pumping from this 4-hour bullish divergence that we are seeing. And wow, nice to see some volatility on the charts during a live trading stream. Let me make these numbers a little bit bigger so y'all can see the prices, y'all can see the time frames. And give me a what's up, give me a hell's yeah if you are in the chat. We're about to do some work, and it's lovely to see the OGs are here. Let's go. Welcome to the gang. Mr. McCall, Mr. Guillaume, Hedger Monks in the building. Welcome guys. All right, so let's get through the intro. I want to get straight into the trading. These are the current trades. I'm not closing these shorts, right now. Things are pumping. I'm looking for the longs. The altcoins are going to pick up from here. We're seeing it already. Sui's pumping. I'm going to look for the Solana, the XRP, the Cardano longs on the higher time frames. I've got 3 funded accounts. So let's effing go, guys. I'm not going to close these shorts. All right. We are losing P&L on the shorts right now, but it's cool. We've milked most of the profits out of these already. We're going to open hedge longs on other accounts, right? And it is past the beginning of the pump already. Well done if you did actually get this beautiful pump with the hammer at the 4-hour order block on the 4-hour bull div. It is advanced stuff, but I'm sure some of you did get it. And yeah, if you're curious, this 4-hour, it's actually a daily bull div, right? It's actually a daily order block. And it's all the way from back here. So this is going to be a little bit confusing right now, but it's all the way from back 16 September 2024. It is a 4-hour. Look at that. All right, so let me just get this on the screen so everybody's with us, because yeah, it's interesting stuff. And it was looking like a dead cat bounce. But then the money flow came in, right? And money flow is everything. And there it is, plain as day to see, right? Downtrend on the 4-hour order block at the nice big red candle. We pulled that all the way out. And it's far. We pulled it all the way. Let's make this smaller to current price. And there it is, if I can ever find it. And there it is, guys. On our current micro range, we were getting the wick after wick after wick on the bounce. And honestly, to me, this was looking like a dead cat bounce. But then the bull stepped in. The bull stepped in right here with this beautiful hammer on the 4-hour order block from all the way back there. I can't believe it, guys. 2024 order block, right? If an order block does not get mitigation, if price does not come back to an order block, keep that order block in your mind. Okay, so we saw the 4-hour. The money flow was a little bit iffy here. I did not take this 4-hour long. All right, the VWAP was giving us a little bit of a rounded curve. We saw the money flow was completely flat, but now we are seeing things turn around, right? The money flow turned up, the wave trend turned up, the VWAP turned up, and all of the heat got turned up, and we got our very nice pumpy candle, and it went just up to that perfect resistance. So I'm really not going to spend too much time on Bitcoin today, guys. Everything is in the Discord. We're going to do a little bit of a little bit of Bitcoin today, but everything's here in my TA that you need to know about Bitcoin on the monthly, the weekly, the daily time frame. So I'm really not going to spend too much time on it. Just on the things that are important. We can see here, this is the level that I'm talking about, this high volume node in the larger range. Let's quickly have a look at it. And I think we'll even be able to pick it up here on the micro range on our fixed range volume profile. So a little bit of a different stream today, guys. We're gonna be pushing quite hard to get into some trades because I have some funded accounts, but I will discuss that shortly. And yeah, plain to see, right? Here we see the biggest volume and it's actually a bit of a high volume zone here, I would say, between these two high volume nodes. And we can see that price has now broken above, and these are these next resistance levels that price is now facing. Of course, if you're not using your fixed range volume profile, please get involved there. You can see that these are the absolute perfect levels on the charts, and this would be the next target for those longers. And it's the POC doing us the dizzy, right? We always talk about the POC as the magnet on the chart. I did speak about this also in the Discord. Where is it? All right, anyway, I'll talk about it now. We always say POC as the magnet on the chart, and that is what is bringing us up right now. AJ in the building, let's go. ETH is hot. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I'm actually thinking of just hopping into some trades. Brad Thompson, let's go. Welcome, welcome, guys. Lovely to see y'all. Dinosaurus, right? From quite a while ago. R Santos, Arpad. Thank you for joining, everybody. Smash the like, share the stream. Let's get it out to the masses, and let's have some fun today. Let me just basically discuss the strategy for today's stream. We're going to do a little bit of Bitcoin before we get into it. But let me just discuss the strategy quickly. All right, so I have this account from some friends at Bank that are wanting me to test their platform. You know that I am brutal with my community. I will always test the platform myself before I give it to the community. Trying to do a zoom in there. But anyway, we got $2,000 here, which is a trading bonus, right? So I'm going to be a little bit more hungry here for risk. So just keep that in mind, that this is a $2,000 trading bonus that I have been given. And the idea here with this bonus is to have some fun, test the strategies. Any profit that I make here on this bonus, I can withdraw. And with that, we can start a new hardcore trading account on any exchange. If this exchange is cool, we might try it. We can even withdraw it and plop it onto Bybit and start a new sub account, right? So everyone's with me. I'm going to be going a little bit more degen and a little bit more crazy. It's an opportunity to have some fun and make some money in the process. All right, so just as long as y'all know, and I will be very clear on all the trades that we are opening as well. Then some of my good friends from throughout the years in Coin Bureau, OKX, they have opened a new prop firm, and I am testing it out for them, testing out the UI, and they have given me a $100,000 funded account. They are busy upgrading it past the challenge stages straight to the earning stage. So they'll let me know in the next few minutes when that is passed. And we have a $100,000 funded prop account there to also have some fun. All right, so everyone's with me. There's volatility on the charts. McCall, Mr. Scalper, let us know what's happening. Did I see JCG? Oh, welcome, welcome, brother. Lovely to have you. And I know you are busy, so thank you for joining. And wow, man, praise where praise is due. I know you're a humble brother, but let's have a look at this P&L share, guys. The crew is killing it. And what's awesome to see here, JCG, I mean, I know you're the king of this 3-minute scalping strategy, but brother, when we look at 9 hours in a trade for 1,000% P&L. Bro, props. You're becoming a scalping king. And honestly, it is super, super humbling and heartwarming. Yeah, to see someone, you know, putting their mind to work over the last few months and really doing so well, man. Okay, the gold is moving. I actually want to get into a gold trade. It seems like things just might turn around now, right? Things might turn around. And G also doing very, very well. Lovely to see, man. So yeah, I actually missed the Sui pump, and Sui is an interesting one now that we are going to get into. But let's just quickly do our due diligence here and talk about BTC quickly on the daily time frame. right? I'm just going to clean this up. Let's have a look at our market cipher because some very interesting things happened here, right? We got the bullish divergence. All right, we got the bullish divergence on the daily. I did speak to you guys about this. I wasn't happy with the trend in the money flow. Good thing we didn't take that long, because we very quickly got the invalidation of the bull div with the red dot and the money flow coming down. The VWAP also turned around. But then the whales have stepped in. We have now gotten the green dot trigger wave. The money flow is turning around, and our VWAP did bounce on the zero line with a really nice curve back towards the upside. So to be honest here, we are a little bit late on the long move, right? This would have been the ideal place to take it, but it was a tough move to get in on. And that's just how it goes sometimes. But please, guys, in the Discord, let me know your setups. What you think here on Bitcoin. Do we ride Bitcoin up now to the POC, which looks like the next logical move from here, a continuation of Bitcoin up to this POC and up to that next major 4-hour order block? It does look like a smooth move from order block to order block, and then possibly a short from the POC. It would be a lower time frame trade, but really on this daily time frame, we could see the actualization of value area low all the way up to value area high, and possibly even a rinse and repeat in this range. All right, so today I want to trade together as a community. Open up the Discord. I want to hear your ideas. Oh, awesome. I will check out your TG. I will check it out. Yeah, so nice to be trading with you guys. I've been working so hard on the content. Awesome, man. Awesome. Yeah, it's crazy, hey? Big congrats, man. Short liquidation squeeze. Interesting. I did see your chart. Let's quickly have a look. I think you dropped it in macro, right? All right. Be aware of this potential trade scenario. We can look at the possibility on the live. All right, so just break this down for us. You're looking for a move up to 64 and then a move down to 55. Am I right? Up to 64, down to 55. So it also makes sense to me. Basically, what I'm eyeing here, everybody, is first, right? You can't see it here, but that's a 4-hour order block. First, a move up to the 4-hour order block and the POC. Then that will be our indication. Are we going up or are we turning around back to value area low? That will be the first major, right? Take profit should already be taken if you're in the long from the value area low, but that will be the first major take profit as it is the real opportunity. Let me bring these comments on stage. It's the real opportunity for, the proper turnaround there. And let's do that. All right. And then if we lose the POC up to the value area high, I will be looking for a rinse and repeat of the shorts up here at the 4-hour order block. And there is the high volume node. All right. So what we might see here is, because the FOMO will be quite strong, a little bit of a pump past this level, maybe a nice wick or a candle or two into the 4-hour order block, something like we saw here. And then a loss of this high volume node will be the nice sign, of course, in confluence with market cipher for the short back down to the POC and back down to the value area low. All right, so let me get a little bit of a sentiment in the chat, guys. If we had to go long or short or do nothing, can I actually open a poll? I think I can open a poll. I've never done this. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm starting a poll, guys. And the question is, long or short or do nothing on BTC right now? All right, long, short, nothing. All right, so I've started the poll. You should be seeing it. WLD. Right, post your setups, guys. If it's a scalp, post it in the scalp trading setups. If it's a macro, post it in the macro, right? Macro, you're looking at anything from the 4-hour to the daily to the weekly. Scalps, you're looking at your 1 hour, your 15-minute, anything like that. All right, so basically, guys, when we're looking at opening trades that we're going to ride for the next day or so on the daily time frame, we simply look at the last market cipher signal. And it's a good rule of thumb. If you're scalping the 15-minute time frame, look at the last market cipher signal on the 4-hour or the 1 day, right? Because that's going to give you your zoomed out view of what's likely to continue happening. And here we can clearly see that right now market cipher on the daily has a green dot. Market cipher on the 4-hour, bullish divergence with a nice fat green dot. Can't believe we missed that trade. I was too busy making content. Who got the 4-hour bull div? Congrats if you did. And what we're looking for here, it's very clear, right? The wave trend has reset on the 4-hour. We're looking for this wave trend to come back up above our 45 line on the 4-hour time frame so we can get a trigger wave to the downside, and it will look something like this. Our VWAP will need to cross to the downside. Our money flow will need to start going down. And hopefully we get some smooth moves. It's been a choppy time. It's been one hell of a choppy month with all of this. And let's just get some smooth moves now, right? It's been a little bit of a while since our last smooth move all the way at the beginning of the month. And it looks like it might be kicking off now. I'm excited to see what you guys think. Give me 1 second and quickly vote in the poll, guys. Let's see, are we going long or are we going short? What's up, what's up? It's also so nice to have these funded accounts that are just for fun. It's real money, there are profits that can be made, but what we can also do is backtest some of your strategies, right? So if you have a cool trade like this, drop it. Let's go it. Let's go it. All right, weekly WLD red dot and everything pointing down. Interesting. All right, so what's the setup there on WLD? Should we just go straight into the altcoins? All right, we take the fact that 4-hour is pumping from the bull div, but it might not be that long-lived because we are high already on wave trend. Honestly, today we can do some scalps, but the idea for me today is to open some daily time frame trades, guys. So I want to open longs and I want to open shorts. Bitcoin has been super choppy in this extremely tight range, and it might not be over now. Right, so the idea today is to open some longs and open some shorts with relatively tight stops. If it's a short, you know, above the previous swing high, if it's a long below the previous swing low, and then depending on the direction that Bitcoin takes, we will earn on the correct direction, we'll get stopped out on the incorrect direction, and yeah, we'll talk about which are the higher quality setups and which are the ones that are more just for fun. But there it is, guys. There it is. We're going to go large cap tokens. We're literally going to go to coin market cap and we're going to go down from largest market cap on the altcoins all the way down. We're going to start with ETH. Let's open a position on ETH here because honestly, it looks like ETH is going to follow Bitcoin. If Bitcoin goes, ETH has a nice way to go up. I also want to do some Forex, but basically I want to open the shorts. I want to open the longs. We're going to take stops, right? On the setups that invalidate, we're going to take the stops like women, right? I always say, people say take it like a man, but actually women are the most, the most durable. Women can take the most. So we're going to take the stops like women and we're going to let the runners ride. Is everyone with me? And we're going to check in the next few days. If anything's above our entry or in profit, we're just going to move the stop into profit. We're going to put some trailing stops there, and we're just going to test our strategies and have some fun. And yeah, you guys can decide. We'll also talk about which are the higher quality setups. And yeah, I'm going to be a little bit more reckless, but I want you guys, as always, to be straight up preserving your capital, right? I'm so proud of what you guys are doing, and let's not mess it up, right? Yeah. It's tricky territory, guys. But you know what? I always, when I'm trading, I'm like, what would a woman do? Because a man has so much ego. And ego in trading will get you wrecked, right? Because ego tells you, I'm right. And if you can kill your ego, you can kill that, like, wanting to be right and thinking you're right. And if you can just focus on the strats and on the info, you'll do better as a trader. And honestly, I think that's why women make better traders. And I think maybe even that's why there's less women who are traders, because they're more risk averse, right? They're just smarter in general. Long scalps only. Okay, guys, let's go. What are you guys thinking? I'll quickly check out the WLD, because apparently that's what's hot, Mr. Hegemonks. Shoo. Wow. Sheesh. To be honest, this doesn't look good, hey? This doesn't look like happy price action, guys. I'm sorry, but I mean, this is weird. Something is happening here. You don't get this much whiplash without something weird going on. So yeah, I mean, it's nice to see that it looks like money flow on the 4-hour is making a turnaround. Our VWAP did cross. You got a nice little bit of a dip and then a trigger wave. So really, it's not looking terrible, because we got the trigger wave far below the 45. We got the money flow up. We got the VWAP up. But this is dodgy. Super, super dodgy. To see a drift on the 4-hour that's this long is like, I don't know what's happening. You know, founders might be capitulating, or maybe the whales are just pushing it down to a nice buy spot. It does look like a bit of a nice support and resistance flip finally there. We've also got a nice order block. Let's quickly check out the volume profile here. So not quite at value area low. This is really where it would be nice to get in. There is a little bit of volume that we're sitting on right now. So that's where the true SNR flip is. That's a little fakey, but there we go. It's a little bit small, but I hope you can all see that, right? There's a fakey above resistance, come down, test resistance, break through resistance, retest resistance, and continue moving upwards. And now mitigating all the way back down to that previous support and resistance flip, but not POC of this range. This is where the real volume is, slightly lower. And yeah, extremely dodgy, right? This is what happy and healthy market cipher looks like. This is what super weird, dodgy, ugly market cipher looks like. So maybe there could be a nice long opportunity here, you know, if this is all going to settle and clear out. But we got to be careful here, especially if you guys are, of course, using your real capital. Anyway, let's check out this daily. All right, daily bear did play out really nicely. That's good to see. Last daily bear also wasn't terrible. There was a downward move. Although remember, these daily bears, you know, they confirm a little bit late. So that one would have been, yeah, pretty much invalidated. It looks like what happened here is the whales got in. They decided to pump so that retail would FOMO and then they could take profits. And that's probably what's happening with this weird downwards drift, right? Or the whales are taking profits. And let's see if there was a nice order block there. Let's just bring up an indicator for the sake of time here. Wow. Okay, so the Tuffy indicator did see this nice big order block there. Interesting. Just tap that giant daily order block there. Now we've created another bearish OB, but yeah, quite clear to see here, guys. There are the beautiful long entries, right? There are the bull OBs inside the value area low. And yeah, what's nice about this bull OB here is that the high volume node on the fixed range volume profile is sitting in the value area low. All right, so a little bit wary to go long here now. We could even just go crazy and set a limit order, right? I don't usually set limit orders in bullish OBs because you want to see the reaction at an OB, but this is just looking power. It's inside value area low, and it's got the high volume node. And what I would do is, yeah, if I'm setting a limit, I would set an automatic stop limit order right under the OB, and then I would set my next limit in that other OB. But yeah, we just need to ideally wait for market Cipher here. So like what we can do is just set an alert, right? We just set an alert for this trigger wave. When the trigger wave alert goes off, we don't enter the trade, but we look for the next 2 levels of confluence, right? That VWAP has to cross. The money flow is already looking good. So you've got your first level of confluence. When you see a sharp change in money flow like that, it's great, right? It means that what happened there most likely is that the whales gave one last sell and then they bought, right, to push up that money flow. VWAP also looks like it's going to turn around for a nicer curve here. So literally, guys, I really just want to open trades today. I'm so hungry, especially because it's, you know, it's like, it's free capital that I'm trading with here on this trading bonus. But at the same time, we could make a lot of money off it, right? So let's not like be willy-nilly with it. And I'll be straight up with the crew. Like if we make money on this trading bonus, I'm going to give it to you guys, right? We'll do some giveaways. So let's work together. I've got a 30-day expiry on this trading bonus. So let's put our minds on it. If we can make, honestly, you can make $10,000 off $2,000. So let's try it, right? Any profit off that I will be happy with because it's free money. We can put it into another account. We can do giveaways, whatever. All right, so we go to add alert. Why am I lagging? All right, and then when you're looking at adding an alert for your trigger wave, all it is the small green dot. Right? I know this takes some playing and some learning, but it's the small green dot. And then pull out your expiration. Just make 1 month. Buy small circle. I'm pretty sure that's the one. Same as chart. Beautiful. Create. Always check that your alert then is active. All right, active. We are good. And actually on the daily, this looks nice, right? The 4-hour was messy, but on the daily, this looks good, guys. This looks good. I mean, look what happened here, right? We might even get... okay, so it's not going to be a bull div, but still, there was a nice trigger wave here. And how's this rifle pattern, hey? Whew. All right, so just for the sake of learning. So nice, right? So there's the bull div on the daily. Played out nicely. Money flow came in, VWAP crossed, nice move. Let's see, give ourselves 1 or 2 candles for the confirmation, and we got about an 18% up. But then, boom, the rifle manipulation strategy. Look at that VWAP cross. Look at that money flow, right? This was the place. Anywhere in these 3, 4, wherever you entered, guys, you had an insane ride here, right? Over 100% up on spot. Super sick. So anyway, this coin is moving. This isn't WL5, right? It's not World Liberty Financial. I must do my fundamentals on this. I'm not too up to date. But anyway, we've got the alert set here. Let's not open this now. Let's quickly check this weekly. So there we go. Another reason to not open the trade right now is this weekly money flow. Right? Weekly money flow is pointing directly down, which is just not really what you want to see when you're getting into a long trade. When you're getting into any kind of a long trade, especially on daily, right? The money flow is pointing straight down, VWAP crossed. Basically, We just got a weekly red dot in this candle. So we could get a big push down into these levels. But yeah, it's actually quite a nice setup, guys. So let's just keep our eyes on this. Should I drop it into the Discord so we can just remember what we're, like all of the trades that we're looking at here? Sand on the daily. Okay, great. Do me true. Let's go. River Daily Rifle. Man, it makes me so happy when you guys get into these strategies. It really makes me a happy chappy to see you guys doing well with these strats. All right, so let's just quickly pop this into the Discord. Probably should bring up the market cipher there. Boom. Okay, and these ones I think I will drop into... We did have a live trading chart section, but I took it out just to clean things up a little bit. I'll drop them into my TA, right? Just so that we can keep them in a nice clean place. All right, so I'm just going to say live charts ideas. And then trigger wave alert set on daily or WLD. Nice. All right, so before I even screen, let's go, guys. Bring me your setups because I know you guys are screening. I know you guys are making money. What's happening? What's happening? There we go. JCG, you got it, bro. You got it. Scalp long on the 1 day could get green dot trigger wave, but weekly has a red dot. Bro, you are sharing a brain with me, man. Beautiful, man. Yeah, no, ugly market cipher on the 4 hour. Yeah, it's an interesting conversation, hey? Interesting conversation. It's strange because, like, yeah, you can say maybe women are more emotional, but they tend to handle their risk better. They tend to be more risk averse and they tend to have less ego. But anyway, next week I'm going to have an interesting woman on the stream, guys. She called the last top and apparently she thinks that she can call this bottom. So we're going to have her on the stream. So let's go. There we go. There we go. Nice, man. If you can't find an entry in crypto since most move the same way, look at stocks and futures. Exactly. So I actually want to get into a gold long. I'm just feeling like gold is going to keep pumping. Very, what's up, brother? All right, River Daily Rifle. Okay, we're gonna see something happen here because River is nuts volatile. But all good. Let's check it out, guys. Interesting. So the VWAP did cross. Interesting. The VWAP did cross before the green dot printed. And now we're getting a strong turnaround on money flow. So we could get something like this, where money flow, decides to tank from here. In which case we can close out the trade. We can just take the stop. But this is a rifle, man. This is a rifle. And the last rifle, it was serious rodeo. But I would call that the rifle, right? Because there's not enough of a move up and then a rifle to use these. But that last rifle just played out. Let's measure that move quickly. 36% up. Whew. Okay. Should we do it, guys? Should we do it? Put the rifle strat to the test. We're not seeing much of a reaction here. But money flow is turning around. VWAP did cross, and VWAP also looks now to be wanting to turn up to the upside. Did everyone vote in the poll? How do I see this poll? Ah, there. long 55%, short 25%, nothing 20%. All right, so 20 votes. 55% of you think we should go long. Interesting, guys. All right, please smash the likes, peeps. We are way more viewers than likes. It's okay if you don't like my face or my voice. But do us the favor and like the stream. Sand Daily. Okay, sweet. Wow, guys, you are on it. All right, so let's go. Let's get some sentiment here in the chat. Should we open the river long? Should we open the river long on the daily time frame? I don't know why it's lagging behind Bitcoin. Like, Bitcoin's pumping. Why is this not pumping? Maybe it's just so volatile that we need to open it up a bit to see. Yeah, there has been a 10% pump. Money flow came down. Now there's money flow coming in. That last inverted head and shoulders played out so well. Actually, it looks like this coin's just been completely forgotten about. Completely forgotten about. Had like an Eiffel Tower, then like an attempted move back, and then just drift down and slow death. But actually, if it's going to pump from a level, this doesn't look like the worst level to pump from, right? So let's just throw some chance at it. We'll open a small position. Okay, we got sand. We got Giggle. Can we have a look at this? WL looks bad on the weekly, but the red dot is not confirmed until the weekly candle closes. True. Yeah, we need some better money flow on that weekly before we're going to open that daily for sure. All right, Giggle. Taking a note, bro. I have to wait for that red dot confirmation. Good scalping long on the daily. Think so. Nice, man. Yeah, so we're going to be a little bit more degen. I want you guys to just be very careful, right? Be very careful. Drip. Looking juicy. Okay, cool. 1 day and 4 hour. Nice. Could have a nice pump on gold. All right. Gold pumps, guys. If I've learned anything through trading gold is that the longs move. And like it's worth it to get stopped out on a long, even if there's like a semi signal, because when gold pumps and it just doesn't stop. Beautiful bullish OB. Yeah, I see it, bro. I see it. I see a double bullish OB sitting here at the bottom. 100%, man. Are you talking about this candle here? Let's bring up that Tuffy. Let's bring up the Tuffy indicator for the OBs. Thinking. Okay, not picking up anything except the bearish. Bring up the sonar. Yeah, sonar's going for this lower one. Also what I was thinking, right? But we're going to have to take the stop. That's too low down. We don't want to entertain this much drawdown. So let's take a long with a tight stop here. But that's way too much drawdown. But we're seeing the rifle. The VWAP is my only concern here, really. But yeah, it could turn around. What do you guys think? Should we just pop along on WLD with like not too much margin on the trading bonus and let it ride? How can I see it on my trading view? Teslim. So only if I publish the idea, then you guys can see my charts on your trading view. Maybe I should start doing that with my TA. It's actually a great way to do it. I know Jason Casper does it in his VIP Discord. So maybe I'll open a VIP at some point, right? And then what I'll do is I'll throw all of my TA onto a chart with all of my zones, and I will literally share that TradingView chart into the Discord, and then you can use my TradingView chart on your Discord. Short on hype, some profits locked in. Okay, nice. That's really cool, man. Well done. Just gonna note that here. We'll look at hype shortly. We have to wait. Are you meaning on the WLD we have to wait? I'm tempted to just hit this rifle pattern. Can see that this has been a level for pumps in the past. Just kind of sitting on it. We might get a lot more chop here, and then maybe one of these nasty wicks down, which is my fear, right? You see that nasty wick down. That's what could happen, guys. We get chop, 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 wick down to this OB, then the beautiful move, which means we just get stopped out, then the move comes in. What we can do is just set an alert for this OB being hit. Yeah. Doge. No stress, bro. Yo, I don't like trading Doge, hey. I've had good trades, I've had bad trades. I just feel like Elon manipulates Doge, but we'll look at it. All in on the river, interesting. Tight stop losses. Brev, okay, great. Brev. Sol daily breakout. Sonar, tight stop loss. No for river. Wait for OB. From the OG. 62 to 62.5 short, maybe, just maybe. Interesting. Welcome, leveling. No stress, man. No stress, Mr. Raj. We're just screening for some larger time frame altcoin trades here. Sweet, we're going to go through the whole list right now. We have what looks like a daily divergence on USDT dominance, but the market's Cipher B and RSI didn't print it since it's very shallow. The stock printed it though. Oh, divergence on the stochastic on the USDT dominance. Interesting. Sushi. Sushi. No trades yet, guys. But if you want to follow along, I'm dropping everything here into my TA section on the Discord. We're just basically, we've only set alerts at this point. I've got 30 days for this $2,000 bonus. And some of it's going to be DJing, that's fine, but I don't want to waste the $2,000, right? Let's have a good time. Let's make some money, not be silly. All right, so let's pull up the volume. Yo! The way this coin pumped is gnarly. Let's see if there's a high volume node inside that OB. Yeah, looks like it. There's a high volume node right at the top of that OB. That is sweet. Okay, that's perfect. So I'm just going to put here into the Discord. I'm going to feel FOMO if we miss this rifle because stochastic is coming up. RSI is coming up. We've even got a, well, not quite a divergence in funding. I'll tell you what we'll do. All right, we'll open a little trade here, but it's a degen trade, guys, so I wouldn't recommend it, but we'll see if the rifle pattern plays out. And then otherwise, really what we're looking for here is the alert set at this, the top of the daily OB. Noise. Bullish OB and high volume node on river. Four-hour looks good on WLD. Yeah, 4-hour might also be a degen, but just bear in mind that market cipher is really ugly. This could be it. This could be the cleaning of the market cipher, but it does look a bit ugly there. 39K on BTC, yeah. You've also got some lower targets. This just looks like a massive head and shoulders now. Woo. One day looks good. Yeah, one day, wait for the trigger wave. We're good. Exactly. Yo, MNT has had a really hard time. Okay, MNT rifle. Nice. Okay, so everyone knows this is a degen one, guys, just to test that rifle pattern here on River. But first of all, River is a super degen token, right? Second of all, we're not at the bullish OB, so we're not really getting all the confluence that we want. But there is a trigger wave. There is a rifle. And yeah, I do want to test out this exchange. Never used it, but they've been begging me to get involved. They've given me $2,000. So let's go. Let's have a look. So we'll just keep a stop here around 3.49. We do not need much leverage on this coin because this coin is one of the most volatile coins in existence. I mean, that's crazy. Yeah, we can even keep it at 10x, right? Keep it at 10x. We'll go in on market for... If you take $100, margin $100, 262 river. Let's put our stop loss in. Let's put a trigger price and see what it gives us. 3.5. A little bit lower. 3.47. Yeah, we'll lose 73 at that stop loss. Take our leverage down a little bit here. But so far, it's looking like a cool exchange, right? I like to see, when you put in a stop loss, I like to see the amount that I'm going to lose at the stop. So liking that. All right, cool. Let's go a little bit of a degen here and let's take a little bit of risk there. Long market. Cool, cool. And then let's just quickly put in... Why is it not showing me my stop loss? That's weird. Hey, the stop loss didn't get placed. Strange. All right, so let's just put a full stop loss here at, what was it, 34.7? 3.47. But yeah, guys, just be careful here. This is a bit of a degen one. All right, nice. So we got our stop loss in there. Let's quickly look at our TPs here. All right, so if we do get a turnaround from here, in my opinion, the best way to look for the TPs would be number one, fixed range volume profile on this little section here. Just, that would still be in the value area low, but this is a little bit degen and a little bit scalpy, so let's not wait too long to take profits, but just the high volume nodes, and then also the fib retracement, right? Just from top to bottom. And that 0.236 is sitting at a high volume node, so that's a nice one. All right, 4.138. All right, so we want to add some limit orders here. My first time using this. Anyway, we will just add partial take profits. All right. 4.138. Only $4. Just take something off the trade there. Oh, there we go. Okay, $100, 100% at 4.423. Maybe could put one right here. $4.094. Ah, no. Sorry guys, I'm just getting used to this. Ah, there we go. You can add limit take profits. But anyway, we'll take that $50 if we get it. And let's move on. That's a full 157 contracts. Sorry, just trying to figure out how to take a half take profit there. Give me a second. Okay. $4.091. There we go. All right, give me 1 second here. Take profit. Fixed amount. 4.091. There we go. All right, then the next one. 4.39. There we go. All right, we're learning. Not bad. Cool platform so far. How y'all doing? Sheesh, guys, we double viewers than likes. Smash the likes if you're watching the stream. All right, so I'll just put into the Discord here. Anyway, let's not waste time. I'm just going to write it quickly. Just for the sake of remembering what happened here. All right, nice, guys. I think this is the best way to do it. Right? Drop your setups here into the macro. Yeah, I think WLD, because of that weekly and that daily, we're going to wait for the daily trigger wave. We've got the alert set. MNT daily looks good. Giggle 4 hour. Giggle daily. So Giggle's super low cap, guys. All right, I see the EMA. Okay, let's look at your Giggle. What's the market cap on Giggle? Yeah, it looks like it wants to take off, eh? There was an invalidation there. VWAP did a fakey. Money flow also came down. It's not the cleanest rifle. You want to see something like that on the trigger wave for the rifle. There's a little bit of a fakey there, but in essence, it still could play out. See how these order blocks are squeezing? We're going to need a breakout. And then there is a nice move up. We have to break this bearish order block resistance, and then there is a nice move up here. Yeah, if Bitcoin pumps, this will blow. Quickly check this weekly. Actually, looks like weekly could print a trigger wave soon. Not much info there. Doesn't look terrible. Doesn't look terrible, man. It looks like here on the daily it wants to break this resistance trend line. You know, really you'd want to see a retest of the break of this resistance. And if we're really being honest with ourselves, the extreme resistance is that. Right? It's easy to see what you want to see on the charts. But we have to be honest with ourselves and still stuck in this pipeline. So if we enter now, we're entering at resistance. I'm proud of you, bro. I'm proud of you, man. It sounds like you're doing something epic. Super cool. 25 million market cap. Damn. Bro, you are asking for some serious trouble here. That's a little bit scary, my man. Here's me saying we're going to do large caps and trading 25 mil. All right, we'll look at Sol now. BMC shows... Here's where BTC bottomed in 2022. VMC. Interesting. BSB. Okay, let me add it to the list. Okay, we got a lot of coins to look at here. Scalped Giggle on the 3-minute. Got a green dot. Let's see this. I mean, that was at least from some support, right? Somewhere there, yeah. Nice. Yeah, that was a nice trade, man. Well done. It's hard to enter now because we're at resistance, guys. Does look like we're breaking out. But it could be one of these. Oof, yeah, 1 hour looks a bit nasty. Could be a little bit of a rifle incoming here on the 1 hour. Didn't reach the bull OB here at the bottom. Yeah, that's a nice one there. All right, what do you guys think? What do my OGs think? Short TAC, it's going to drop further. TAC? TAC short. Let's see if this other account has been... we got logged out. I'll log in there just now. Okay, nothing much happening here. Yeah, this one's a little bit of a tough choice, hey? Let me know what you guys think on this Giggle. We'll come back to it. Stochastic is pumping up into the momentum zone on the daily. RSI does seem to be making a higher low. Well, pretty much could be like a double bottom here on the RSI. But this daily RSI could go lower for sure. 1 second. Hidden bear div on the 15-minute. Should we just open a scalp so we can do some live trading? We'll call this one's on you, bro. USDT.P. Yoo! You really think this one's a go for further drop? Oh, I see what you're seeing. Okay, VWAP crossed. Stochastic starting to flip. We got a money flow turning around. We got a red dot trigger wave. 15-minute scalp. No touchy. Yeah, no, guys, please be. We're gonna have a little bit of fun in this stream. Trying to guess which popcorn kernel going to pop for. Short TAC on the 15-minute. Tell me the leverage, bro. It's a mad big bear div. How? That's crazy. That is so crazy. How can it be such a big bear div? Nice on the stochastic. RSI is still not at the top. This coin is whack, man. It's whack. But McCall, we'll take it for you, bro. If you really say I should enter it, we'll take it for you, my man. All right, nice, guys. Thanks for smashing the likes. Nice resistance here. I wonder if we can do trailing stops. I mean, this exchange seems to have all the coins, which is cool. Nuts. It's dropping. It's dropping. What's up, Biruk? All right, let's just go for a little degen drop here. Sand has just retested 200 SMA on the 1 hour. This could pump nicely. Everything else pointing up. Okay, nice, man. That sounds good. Cross 25x. Short. Market. Stop loss. Let's just do a percentage P&L. We'll just do a 50% loss there. All right. There you go, McCall. degen trade just for you. Why is it not printing my stop losses? Anyway, let's quickly add the stop. All right, let's just quickly check. Our stop can be 0.0405. A bit dodgy that it didn't print the stop when I opened the trade. There you go, McCall, just for you, brother. It's done. It's done. All right, let's go to sand. Pumping hard. 15-minute looks like it wants to turn around now, so it might not be the ideal time right now. Yeah. Is it 1 hour? Interesting. Nice, bro. All good, man. Okay, talk me through this. Talk me through this. What's happening here? 1 hour. Let's quickly go on the weekly. Yeah, weekly looking like it wants to blow. VWAP acting weird. But wave trend in a nice position, stock in a nice position, RSI in a nice position. Daily. Daily bull div. Let's go. Money flow up, VWAP crossed and still moving up. We got stochastic coming up. And we had a little hidden bull on the regular RSI. All right, JCG. Drop for me in the chat what you're thinking here. Is it an entry at current market price? Sand is acting a little bit weird here on the higher time frame. But you can see I've been eyeing a position here for a while on sand. This literally just depends on Bitcoin dominance. But yeah, on the daily, this is not looking bad. See how it's just kind of flattening out there and then moving up. It doesn't look bad at all. L-Tech in the building. Let's go. Do you think my stop is too tight here, McCall? I mean, it's a DJ scalp, so I think we're good, right? For that tight stop. Oh, the sand was from G. Sand was from G. I mean, we've got a confirmed daily bull div here. It's just that, I mean, it's clearly not the right time right now because of the 15-minute. Right, this would have been the right time on the 15-minute. Well, guys, please be careful with the DJing trades. Please, please, please. Save your money. We're going to look at some big caps now. 100 million. Interesting. Yeah, exactly. Oh, virtual. Virtual is absolutely nuts. JCG, what's your outcome here? Your final verdict on the sand? BSB, okay. Yeah, I know you guys are trading BSB. Okay, I've got it here on my list. Brev. Right. Virtual. Okay, so much to go through. Very nice, guys. You're doing amazingly well here. MNT, Daily Rifle. Let's quickly do it. I like MNT. MNT is one of the ones that I would say, cool. Yes, the market cap has been struggling, but at least there's fundamentals here, guys. It's already pumping on the 15, yeah. Not the ideal spot on the 15. I like to be the sniper, but then we're going to be sitting here looking for this trade for the next few hours. Entered with me. Nice, bro. Nice, McCall. True DJing. All right, let's go. On sand, go for it on lower time frame. Interesting. Yeah, we would have to wait because that 15-minute on sand is not happy right now. Was it daily for your MNT? My market cipher is looking super different right now to yours. I think you're using the original market cipher there. But yeah, my market cipher is looking very different on the MNT daily. Okay, nice. So you got in on the 3 minute. Interesting. Let us know how long ago that was that you got in on the 3 minute. There is a trigger wave here on the daily. Stop is at 0.045. TP is the very bottom. Okay, yeah, I didn't add a TP there. I want to add a trailing stop. I think MNT looks all right on the daily, hey? This will depend on Bitcoin. But MNT looks all right here on the daily. This last trigger wave didn't do too well. Yeah, 10%. But you got to be careful about too many longs. We really want to hedge our bets with longs and shorts today. Does look like Bitcoin's pumping though. Hey, our river's in profit. Nice. All right. Let's go to MNT. Okay. Starts us off on a 50x. Let's keep it a bit chilled. Let's go for the 10x. Godstand. Oh, and I got the green dot at the bullish OB and the retest of the 20. Woo! That's nice, man. Yeah, it seems like at some point we just need to run a full day, guys. We're going to do a full day live stream. You're going to see me eating whatever, right? But we're going to do a full day of trading. Oh, close short, guys. Close short. The TAC has hit the stop. All good. We know we're degenning it up. All right, MNT, daily long. I don't know why it's not actually giving me, like, printing the stop losses. Let's go for another around about $100 here. This is on the 10x. Super weird how it's not printing the stops. Anyway, let's see. Where's our stop going to be here? Oh, we had a nice high volume node there, so that's good. We can put our stop below this high volume node below us, 0.3635. It might be a little bit too much drawdown, actually. Yeah, that would be 100% on the 10x. All right, let's just take... Just put a decent stop here. Below the swing low, right? Below the swing low. Okay. Right, so chill. I wouldn't have done such DJing things if it was my money, right? It's trading bonus, so we good, bro. We good. Yeah, no. Definitely, man. Let me actually write that down. It's terrible. Because you might enter the trade like with the stop, you might think it's printing and it doesn't. It's so bad. All right. So when I drop this into the Discord. All right, so here, MNT daily long trigger wave, MFI up, VWAP crossed, RSI end, stock ads oversold, high volume node in value area low. I still need to do what do you call it? The inventory of all of my acronyms. But if you guys struggle with an acronym, just let me know. I know most of you are down with it. And I'll just put $signs so you know that that's the coin name. Boom. Spot DCA buys are giving me joy right now. Bought the very local bottom. Awesome, man. So everything that you thought. Exactly. And everyone was just so bullish on October 10th. They were all just like, I mean, Bitcoin's at 120K. Everyone's just going long because all the influencers are telling them 250K. And to be honest, it looked like we could have just kept going. But, yo, it's these bull markets that just make you throw all risk management out of the window. So, Sand, you can wait for the OB mitigation on the 3-minute because it will try to retest the 200. All right, let's have a look. Yo, I'm loving it, guys. We got so many coins to look at here. And if Bitcoin pumps, our longs are going to do well, so that's cool. I mean, it's tempting to just go long here on the daily for Sand. Yeah, 3 minutes going to turn around. We got money flow just flowing so nicely. Look at these beautiful money flows. That's what you want to see. I mean, look at that. Crosses over, you get the move up. Boom, turns around. Crosses to the downside, you get the move down. It's actually looking like a nice scalping token here. And it looks like we could actually maybe short this 3-minute. The VWAP just doesn't have a nice curve. All right, let's have a look at these 3-minute OBs quickly. So this would be the nicest one for a nice proper turn. Oh, it just printed the red dot. You guys see that? Just printed the red dot, but this VWAP curve is not very nice. Okay, I'll just set an alert here quickly. Okay, MNT is moving. All right, lovely to have you all here. Please do smash that like button. We're still more viewers than likes. And if you are watching on Twitter or X, please come through to the YouTube. Yeah, so Jeff is also talking about Brave. We've had one degen burn, but it's cool. It's cool. Let's go. If you're gonna degen, guys, you gotta be ready to be a degen and get burnt, right? Okay, so nice bearish OB mitigation here on the 3-minute. Nice trigger wave to the downside on the 3-minute. Not looking bad. Let me know what you guys are thinking here for Brave. Jeff, did you drop? What do you think about BTC? We did do some BTC TA, and if you want full BTC TA, just come into my Discord. 404, welcome. I hope you'll subscribe. I hope you'll join our crew. But you'll see in my TA section on the Discord, I did full Bitcoin TA yesterday. Velvet finally dumped. Interesting. All right, try to drop for me your Brave charts in the Discord. But really, I think it's time to look at some larger caps, guys. Time to look at some larger caps. All right, give me 1 second. I will be back. Very tiny amounts on the degen trades, $5. Nice. Yeah, you can still make some money. Like if the degen trade, I mean, if you're on 100x with a 5, you can still do it. degen short, sold with tight stop. Interesting. And some are looking for a soul breakout long trade, so be careful. I'm just realizing we didn't put take profits on the MNT. Let's quickly do that. Actually, looks like there could be quite a swift move up here. 0.503. 0.503? We'll take it a little bit early. 0.491. Okay. Half of the position. 0.491. $72. Confirm. All right. And then we'll look a little bit higher. 0.579. And nice gap to the next one, 0.838. We'll take 100% out there. Anyway, it'll be the remaining 25%. Let's say 0.838. That one's unlikely, but it'll be a nice bit of profit there. Cool. It's not going terribly. Could be a nice one. Our first take profit might be a little bit hopeful here. But yeah, looks like it could be a good entry. Okay, guys, let's chill on the DJs, right? Let's get some higher caps. Few swings, okay, cool. Fully expect to be stopped out. Don't expect to be stopped out. Well, at least maybe not fully. Pure bearish OB. Okay, nice. Was that from higher up? Was that the higher up TAC short? Okay, let's just do some screening quickly, guys. I know you guys have got a lot of... Oof, look at Brave on the daily. Is this why you guys want to short? Okay, now I'm starting to understand. Okay, this is the spot, guys. This is the spot here. Okay, I'll pop that into the Discord. Don't long a pumping coin, right? Do not go and long this coin. Like, yes, it could very well keep pumping here up to the bearish OB, but yeah, you're late. You're late, right? If anything, we're going to look to short this. Wait. Dollar Brev. Alert set at bearish OB. Let's quickly see if there's a node. Wow, look at that. High volume node in the bearish OB. POC all the way up here. Okay. That's what I would look at on Brev. Ah, oh, beautiful, man. 5x 300%. Well done, brother. Sick. Okay, we got the M&T. Jury, very nice, man. Very, very nice. Sand going well for me. Awesome, man. ZDC and Dash. Also, two coins that I don't like. I don't like trading ZDC and Dash, man. You guys know me. I like my chilled coins. I like my Cardano. My chilled coins. Short on BCC if it reaches 62.8. Sounds good. Yeah, that spot on Brave is going to be super juicy. It's going to be annoying because I am going to be away for the weekend. I'm going literally into the wilderness to like some crazy nature lodge, like full timeout. There is Wi-Fi, but I'm not going to be like fully on the charts. I've just been producing too much. I need a little bit of a break. But yeah, it's going to be annoying if some of these start popping off when I'm not online. But yeah, if we get the alerts, I'll try enter the trades. Okay, let's have a look here. SQD. Good scalp on the daily. Green dot trigger wave, close to 45. Price retested above average VWAP. What is that? What is a VWAP? RSI and SRSI up, price close to the bottom of the parallel channel. Oh, you got an alert on sand there. Interesting. Okay, let's go. SQD. I also don't know the market cap on this. Anchored. Okay, cool. Green dot trigger wave. Very close. Yeah, it does look like it just wants to turn around. Quite a nice candle structure here. See that? They look like Heikin-Ashi candles, and they're not even Heikin-Ashi candles. You've got the doji there, then you've got the hammer, then you've got the bullish engulfing. It's looking good from a price action candle reading perspective. Did you hit the OB? Okay, yeah, there's an OB there. Ooh, tapped value area low in the OB. So we're a little bit late. But what's cool to see here is if we break past this, then we got potentially a nice move up to this next bit of volume. So it's a little bit late here because, you know, ideally we want to be entering here. And that was really just, woo, perfect. Yeah, we can look at hype. It's on the list. Oh my gosh, I don't know how we're going to get through everything. We're already going to head into 2 hours. I'm just having such a good time with you guys. For scalp on the 3 minutes. ZDC will fly. Yeah, don't stress. We're getting to BSP. We're going to do everything, guys. We're going to do this list that I have from you guys. So it's not in the value area low, but it's still tempting. Should we do like a smaller trade here? RSI just didn't reach the bottom, hey? Which is also possibly just okay because it looks like we have a bit of an upward sloping market structure here. And RSI also seems to be making higher lows. A little bit late on this one. And I want to get into the large caps. There is a trigger wave. Anyway, you guys let me know if you think I should enter it. 5% since we started the session. 200 daily EMA and reclaimed it comfortably. I should have spot buy when it dumped below 300. Scalp on the daily. Oh, I see your channel. Okay, let's look at the channel quickly. Okay, we got the high volume node, so we can take out the FRVP. Let's see if we can get this channel. It actually looks like a megaphone. You guys know the megaphone pattern? It's like if we can get through this resistance, we could see a very nice pump here. I'll open a small one, right? How's that? We'll open a small one. I've never traded this coin. It's already 10% up over the last 24 hours. Whales buying, interesting. Yeah, I mean, really, if we're entering on a coin like this, it totally just depends on BTC. BTC pumps from here, we make profits. If BTC dumps from here, we lose. And now this will be our third long, so we need to hedge some short trades. All right, let's go keep it chilled on the leverage because this coin is a pumper and a dumper by the looks of it. And we're looking at quite a big move here. Yeah, so we don't need much leverage. I will take this one a little bit smaller. Why these stop losses aren't printing? I never like to enter without a stop. It even shows here. And then it doesn't print. Anyway, let's quickly add it. Other than the stop loss not printing, it seems like it's all working. Okay, I'm going to do your guys' requests and then we're going to go into large caps. Interesting. Yeah, we should have opened along, hey? Super hard, guys. It's super hard to do everything. Please forgive me for not getting into all of the trades instantly because, like, you know, we have to do TA on them. We can't just bang them. Okay, BSB. I mean, maybe next stream I'll just say, cool, hit me with the trades and I'll enter every single one of them. But I like to teach you guys to do things right. Okay, so this is a no-go for now. I don't know what time frame, Raj, you're looking at on BSB, but, you know, the money flow is saying no. Everything else is saying yes. Like, literally, it's like, okay, cool, this is going to be a banger, but you have to wait for this money flow. I'm also having fun, bro, and it's so nice to have you here, man. These are the streams that I live for, guys. And it's quite cool to be working with this 2000 because, you know, really I want to work up to a $10,000 account that we're just having fun with. Yeah, gotta wait for the money flow here and then it's going to be cool. I would stick to the daily here because of how big these moves are. But yeah, this could be really nice. It's also nice just because of this structure, right? You're getting like an interesting range here with these crazy blow off tops. I mean, if the whales come back, yeah, you could get this crazy, you know, 500% move on spot, which would be just a dream to get into on leverage. But it does look like whales are slightly losing interest here. There was still this awesome 3 candles, 174%, 3 days, 174%. But Raj, yeah, just keep it chilled here until we see the money flow. This is what I'm struggling with on my Market Cipher bot, right? Because it's one of you boffins. I know there's a way. How do we set an alert for money flow rising? Right? How do we code that into a bot? Because I want to code a bot that enters if you get the trigger wave, the VWAP cross, and the money flow up. The VWAP cross we can code, the trigger wave we can code, but the money flow is like a human thing that we need to do. And I can't even set an alert here. I know there's a way, like if you have a formula for, you know, money flow coming in, there has to be a way, McCall, I'm sure. Yeah, super hard. Money flow bar top line. Money flow bar bottom line. Anyway, this one we're actually going to have to watch manually, Mr. Raj. Everything's looking juicy. But money flow is the most important part. I would also say, yeah, there's a pretty powerful order block here. Level of the money flow. This is what I'm thinking. But I want to set the bot to automatically enter a trade if money flow is pointing up. You know how we do it. So I'm struggling. I've been struggling for months, guys. Okay, nice. Yeah, we should actually have a look at USDT dominance. Let me just quickly drop this in. Like I say, I'm going to be off the charts this weekend, but it's definitely something cool to keep your eyes on here. And why my snipping shortcut is not working, but all good. Yeah, Biru, the Discord is hot, my bro. Welcome, welcome. Okay, BSB. Let me put the dollar. Dollar BSB. Looking interesting on the daily. Trigger wave imminent. VWAP may cross, but money flow needs to turn around with a nice trend upwards. All right. Also sitting at nice bull OB and stock is oversold. Yeah, I think money flow does use volume, yeah. MFI state 1, MFI state new. Yeah. I'm gonna need you to help me code this thing, man. Really, I just want a PIONEX bot. I just want a PIONEX market cipher bot that we can all follow. What's happening in the scalps? Brave short. Is there an order block there? I saw there might be a smaller order block there. Interesting, man. We entered the SQD, right? I just didn't put the TPs. Yeah, we entered the SQD. Let's quickly just put some TPs here. Really, the quickest way to put a TP is just to look for these wicks, right? You just look for previous support and resistance flips. But this one, because it's a bit more scalpy, I'm going to put quite a quick TP here, 0.036. And then we'll go up 0.039. Let's take 50 there. I'll do one more just to be a little bit sneaky and greedy here. 0.057. That's in case Bitcoin decides to explode from here. 0.057. cool. All right, let me go back into the Discord quickly. It's time for some higher caps. Oh, you wanted sushi. Zuri. Oof, my hands are cold. Sushi daily rifle. It's also at the bottom of that wick. Finally swept the liquidity. Maybe we'll do a bit of a lower margin there as well. Yeah, perfectly tapped the bottom of that wick. Nice. We got trigger wave, VWAP, money flow. Stochastic coming up, RSI coming up. Funding a little bit positive. Seems like it wants to boost from here. This is Sushi Swap, right? So they're not the smallest market cap. What's the market cap here on Sushi? Tau. Okay. Yeah, I don't vibe Pepe too much, but we'll look at Tau. I really want to look at like the mid to large caps, right? Tau, I would say, is still, I don't even think it's a mid cap. Sushi is in the dumps. In the serious dumps. Just trying to find a channel here. The last bull did play it out quite nicely. Trigger wave took a while, but then it played out very nicely. Always just look back and see what's happened, right? Not terrible. We'll open a small one. And then it's got to be large caps. We need some shorts as well. Can anybody find me a good short? Bottom indicator is funding rates. It's just like a new addition that I'm exploring, but I did drop a video this morning on Coin Bureau, so check it out. Okay, I'm not even gonna bother with the stop because the stops aren't printing, but that looks good. And then let's add our stop below that swing. And really the idea here with this bonus is that any profit that I take in a trade, I can withdraw, right? And we can give it away. We can add it to a new account. So yeah, just trying to pull any profit out of any of these trades. Ideally, of course, we want to bring our entire P&L up, but the idea is literally just to pull out any profit. $0.1647. Let's quickly add some TPs. $0.018. No, 0.18. Right. Quickly snip this into the Discord. Just helps me also keep track of everything. All right, dollar sushi long on trigger wave. Right side. Stock looking good. Velvet short 5x 230%. Nice, man. Oh, and your lab. I've been seeing lots of you trading lab. Interesting. Great work, man. Nice, Raj. All right, what's next? The virtual. Yeah, virtual's a scary, scary coin, guys. 3-day trigger wave. But look at the money flow. Yeah, it's just the money flow here. Not looking good. Let's check the VMC money flow. But I must say, virtual is not a great coin to trade, guys. It can work or it can be very bad. Okay, daily bull div. VWAP up, money flow up. 3-day. Yeah, money flow on the VMC doesn't look bad. It looks like it's trending upwards. VWAP's about to cross, but haven't gotten the green dot yet. So let's keep an eye on this one. XRP. Now you're speaking my language, man. This is a large cap. Let's have a look. Oh, why are my hands are freezing? It's like 12 degrees where I am. 3-day also just got a green dot, but the 3-day money flow is down. Weekly doesn't look bad. Stochastic wants to cross. Regular's at the bottom. Looks like we might get a weekly long here if Bitcoin pumps. Okay, bull div, money flow up. VWAP did cross. Stochastic coming up. Also a bull div on the RSI. This would not be a bad level for XRP to come up from. Just needs to break above this wick resistance now. It's bouncing from a high volume node in the value area low. Yeah, there's where we can even take a bit of profit, but ideally we want to see this POC, we want to see this value area high. And this would fully depend on Bitcoin. But look at this volume gap. That I like. Nice big volume gap there. It's not taking into account this previous section. It's obviously a little bit late on this 15-minute. Like, we'll see drawdown here for sure. But on the daily could work out. Oof, 1 hour is also not looking good. Yeah, 1 hour is looking like a rifle in the opposite direction. Except money flow is coming in. All right, McCall, let me know what you're thinking for this XRP trade. Agent tokens are pumping. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually looking for some larger time frame trades today that we can just check in on next week. But ideally, I would want to enter this XRP at least when the 1 hour is looking good. Like even 4 hours, just it's looking like it wants to give a short before a long. So what we can do here is just set an alert for this high volume node. And we might miss it. Yeah, we might miss it. What do you guys think here? Yeah, exactly what I'm thinking, man. Exactly what I'm thinking. Does look nice on the daily, but the lower time frames are going to go down. We could set a limit order a little bit lower. Gonna definitely see drawdown there. 3-minute BTC scalp long. McCall wants to scalp. Okay, I'm just gonna put the alert for the XRP. Put this, the $sign. XRP daily looking good for long, but may have missed it on the lower time frames. So setting alert at the high volume node for possible retest entry. May miss it. Interesting. Yeah, if it breaks this volume, it could scalp. Could scalp it up to the next bit of volume and the POC there. Interesting. All right, guys, let's just do a few more large caps and we'll call it, right? We'll call it. And we'll try the 100K funded account next time. All right, so the poll says long 58%, short 18%, nothing 24%. But we're like heavily biased on our longs right now. What if Bitcoin dumps? Not looking bad for the long on the daily Bitcoin. We're just a little bit late. Just a little bit late. 38 votes on the poll. That's not bad. 38 votes, 58% long. What leverage, McCall? For your scalp long. All right, how are we doing on these trades? We got Sushi just in profit. We got River just in profit. We got SQD down. And we got MNT moving. $10. Let's go. Got quite a gap before our first TP here. But risk to reward, guys. Risk to reward. Really betting on BTC pumping here already with these 4 longs. So like maybe we should just add a BTC long here. But we need a short, please, guys. We need a hedge short here. So someone find me a short trade. All right, that's just the smart thing to do. We don't want to be too biased in one direction. But yeah, Bitcoin's looking like it's flippening. It's looking like it's flippening here on the daily. The candle reading is pretty interesting. Looks almost like a Marubozu. We got an inverted hammer. Also looking like a bit of a bullish engulfing here. All right, let's put in a little BTC long. All right, we could actually hedge BTC short against these longs. I also wanted to put in a gold trade. What's up with grass? Yeah, grass does what grass does, guys. Be careful of the low caps, the manipulated coins. Griffin, also a small cap, but you've been doing well, man. Virtual should pump. You're thinking. If you say I must bang it here, bro, I'll listen to you. It's not looking bad. It's got what we would look for, right? It's got the bull div. It's got a nice looking bull div. This coin is dodgy though. I'm warning you guys, this coin is dodgy. There've been a few invalidated bull divs. But JCG, if you tell me to smash the long on virtuals, I will do it. Yeah, one more wick down, I think. Interesting. Avalanche bull div on daily. Nice. But what's looking like a short here, guys? Let's get at least one short into the books. Yeah, so there was a bull div there, but we're a little bit late. Because wave trend is already quite high. If this ascending triangle breaks, it will be a nice pump. Money flow is trending up. Yeah, somewhere here would have been a nice entry. The wave trend's a little bit high here already. Sui, I have been wanting to long. It's already been pumping and I feel like I missed it, but it just feels like Sui is so damaged here that it could be a great long. Right? Sui is fundamentally strong. And it just got, for some reason, way more destroyed than I thought it would get. It was an insane short. So yeah, in my opinion, Sui could definitely come up from here. At least back just to these normal Sui levels. Yeah, Sui is a coin I want to long. The stochastic is already topping out on the daily, so if we get in here, we'll likely see some drawdown because it's already pumped. Tensor for the shorts. Shorts in 30-minute after NFP. Interesting. Wait for Virtual's 15-minute bullish OB mitigation. I will enter there. Okay. I'll set an alert there now. Yeah, Sui, it's like I feel the FOMO here on this Sui. Because it's going to pump. I just don't like these late entries. I like these entries from support. Anyway, let's quickly put in the alert there for the virtual. So this OB looks like it already has been tapped. So JCG, are you looking lower to this OB? That looks like it could be a nice one that hasn't been mitigated yet. Let's quickly see if we've got a bit of volume there. It's value area low and it's high volume node. Sheesh, nice, man. 15-minute bullish OB. There's also a high volume node here, but not as nice as this value area low. Okay, so let me drop both charts in there. Let's add a circle here quickly. Okay, so this is an entry on the 15-minute for a daily trade. Nice, McCall. Okay, Virtual alert set at 15 minutes. Full OB and high volume node for the daily entry to follow. Yeah, I got a bit of a nice OB move there. Okay, I'm just going to do this really quickly. Virtual daily bull divs. Have a look at Sol quickly. Short on JTO, interesting. Took TP, well done, man. Sol's breaking out. Sol is breaking out, but it's not the right time to go long now. Okay, just forgive me while I look at Cardano. Also not the time to go long, but we've got a bull div. Bull div and money flow is just turning around now. It's already 12% up, but Cardano really wants to pump from here. Okay, so we're all in profit except for SQD. And we took that one loss, obviously. How's that for some analysis paralysis? Okay. Okay, we'll leave Cardano for now. Short on JTO. I wanted to actually screen all of the large caps. But yeah, you guys have just been dropping cool ideas, so that's fine. Wow, 1, 2, 3 bull divs, bear divs. It's just printed the green dot on the daily, so be careful there. It's not a trigger wave like down where we want it, but it's still a green dot. What time frame are you looking at for the JTO short? Not exactly seeing it. Three-day looks way squeezed up. Potential short, but oof, very weird price action right now. Strange that it's not picking up OBs from here. I would call that an OB, I would call that an OB, that an OB. Looks like it just created an OB and quickly mitigated to it. So yeah, you could have something here for this short. Interesting. Tensor, also I think a bit of a low cap, right? And there were so many others, guys, that you dropped. We had Tau. Just remember to drop the time frame. A little bit of a squeeze with this bull OB, but otherwise a nice drop. Potential drop. Let me quickly look at the list. We'll do one or two more. And we'll call it. It's been a lot of fun. Shorts in 30-minute after NFP. $15-minute and 4-hour. 4-hour money flow is pointing up. 15-minute looks all right, but you've got a green dot. Just follow your market cipher. Make sure if you're going to enter your market cipher is giving you the right stuff. Okay, Sui we looked at, River we looked at, Giggle we looked at. We haven't looked at Jupe. Jupe, 15-minute red dot. That looks nice. Everything's nice for a little Jupe 15-minute short. Also not too bad on the 1 hour for a short. Looks like quite a solid bearish divergence. I don't know why the RSI didn't print the bear div here. But I'm sure you guys can see this. Or maybe it hasn't confirmed that that's a high. But it looks like a bear div there. It looks like a nice gap here on Jupe. We would just need to see this reaction come in. 4 hour also looking like it wants to move towards the shorts. But daily not ready yet. Just OBs everywhere here. Okay, we'll leave Jupe for now until it gives us some cleaner info. Sell dot, interesting. Hype. Yeah, Hype could see a nice sell from here. Daily's super squeezed though. Yeah, Daily's given the red dot, but it's not in the right place. These ones were nice. This bear div was really nice. But this red dot below, it's just not what we want to see. Stochastic also, like, there's too much differing info here. 3-day stochastic also down. It looks like there could be a 1 hour short printing in the next couple hours. That looks a bit better for Hype. But if you're already in from the double top, then you're good. I think I recall you saying you're already in for from the double top. Then you're in a beautiful position. Absolutely beautiful. All right, guys, smash the likes if you're here. Share the stream. It's been fun. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, nice one, man. 75. Damn, bro. Props, man. That's a beautiful entry. Yeah, then you're in a seriously winning position here. I wouldn't go short now. I mean, you're like almost at the resistance, but to get the short on the fake out double top, yeah, you're in an extremely good position here. Make sure you take the profits where the take profits are due. Ike, lovely to see you. Thank you for joining. It's been an awesome stream. We've just been having a lot of fun and popping some positions in. Not doing too badly. Okay, we'll check in on the positions just before we hop off. Well done, well done. Oh, thank you, brother. Yeah, this is the best fam, right? This is the best fam. Could it print a rising wedge? Yeah, you guys have just been so awake and interactive and alive today. It's been lovely. If I'm looking at patterns here, what I'm seeing is more symmetrical than anything else. I'm seeing a big squeeze. A big squeeze with some fake outs. So, yeah, I mean, this is hype, right? Just remember, this is hyper liquid. This is the best performing coin in this market. I mean, if you look at hype, I mean, yeah, like this thing could keep pumping. It's done 253% in the last 165 days when Bitcoin has absolutely tanked. So this could be a bull pennant. I'm not exactly seeing a rising wedge. Anyway, I see a bit of a bull pennant there, which is, yeah, not in confluence with the resistance. But if it breaks out of the bull pennant, retests both of these as resistance flipping into support, it could be nice. I'll definitely let you guys know. That'll be super fun. I'll definitely let you guys know. I've had enough fun on this stream to know we need a full day stream. All right, guys, if you missed it, please do try to recap. We did some Bitcoin in the beginning. We've done a lot of cool setups. Otherwise, be sure to catch up on everything here in my TA section on the Discord. There's also all of the Bitcoin TA to get involved in there. And you guys have been doing amazingly. Keep these groups hot, the scalp trading and the macro setups. And yeah, let me know if there's anything you really want to do before we hop off. I wanted to look at gold. We didn't enter any shorts. So if Bitcoin dumps from here, it's not going to be fun because we're all of our trades right now are longs. Okay, we've done most of the coins. We did all of the coins you guys dropped except for Doge. What we could do here is just hedge the short on Bitcoin. McCall, are you still thinking a long here on Bitcoin? Because if so, we'll just leave these longs. We'll just leave these longs. We got a 56% on our poll. 41 votes, 56% say long. So hopefully you guys are right, and our altcoin trades will fly. But yeah, I think let's end it off there. It's been awesome. Come on, itty bitty, give us a pump. I mean, Bitcoin just needs to break through this resistance and we will be good. Still looking good here on the daily for Bitcoin to pump. Very nice. It's been great, guys. Yeah, we're also hopping off. Awesome. Interesting. Thank you, Guillaume. Thank you, everybody. Long bias. Yeah, I mean, Market Cipher is telling us long from here. So I'm going to watch these altcoin trades. If they go nicely into profit, I'll pop in some stops at break even or some trailing stops. I still don't know if we can do a trailing stop here. But yeah, for those of you who are on late, we're just testing this platform with some trial funds that have been given to us. The profits are withdrawable, so we're just trying to make some money here for some giveaways and some new funded accounts. But otherwise, it's been awesome, guys. We just got volatility on the 3-minute. Interesting. Yeah, and the cool thing is with this live trading is you learn, right? This is the best way to learn. All right, thank you so much, everybody, for being here. It has been awesome. Please, please remember my advice. Always play from a position of power and strength. Use your stop loss and do not get wrecked. Remember to take some rest over the weekend. After the stream closes, pop me a comment on the stream. Let's push it out on the algo, and we'll check in on these trades throughout the weekend. After the weekend, we'll come back hot next week with some more live trading. So much love and respect. Thank you for your time. Peace out, everybody.